Pero bilang halal ng taong bayan, tayo po ay may responsibilidad na dapat gampanan dumarating sa ating buhay na kailangan nating pumili.
For example, kahit nga lang yung marathon may route yan. How many kilometers? 42 kilometers lang yan. We police all roads. We close them off.
What's up mga kayon? Welcome back pa rin syempre dito lang sa Joe Malone TV. Tunay na balita, walang kinakampihan, sumasalamin sa katotohanan lamang.
The Honorable Busita is now recognized. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, good morning. Sa ating lahat po, good morning. First and foremost, Mr. Chair, on behalf of One Rider Party List and motorists, gusto po namin magpasalamat sa ating Honorable Speaker, Martin Romualdez, and to our Chair, Committee on Transportation, dahil alam po nating lahat, recess ngayon, pero nabigyan po ng priority itong issue na to. And also to our resource persons, sa inyo po, maraming salamat. Mr. Chair, bilang isang big biker, nangarap din po ako na maging kasapi ng BMW Owners Society of Safe Riders, BOSS, dahil alam ko po ang advokasya ng mga bumubuo nito. Marami silang ginagawa para sa ating mga kababayan na walang hinihintay na bayad o kapalit. Ako po at ang aking kasama sa One Rider Party List, Honorable Congressman Rose Gutierrez, ay kapareho po nila na mga big bikers and road safety advocates. Marami rin po kaming kakilala at mga kaibigan na nakikisa at sumusuporta sa kanila. Dahil dito, napakahirap po para sa amin ang makialam sa problema na kinasasangkutan ng kilala at ginagalang na organization. Pero bilang halal ng taong bayan, tayo po ay may responsibilidad na dapat gampanan dumarating sa ating buhay na kailangan nating pumili at kailangan nating masaktan o makasakit sa damdamin ng iba, hindi para sa ating sariling interes lamang, kundi para sa interes ng mga ating pinaglilingkuran, lalo na sa mahihirap na walang kakayahang proteksyonan at ipagtanggol ang mga sarili. Mr. Chair, ang Philippine National Police po ay nakapagtala ng 19 na vehicular accidents na kinasasangkutan ng ilang mga big bikers na nakilahok sa ginanap na BOSS Ironman Motorcycle Challenge nitong nakaraang February 2024. 5 po dito sa Region 1, 8 sa Region 2, 4 sa Region 3, 1 sa Region 1, Region 10, at 1 po sa Region 11. 3 po sa mga biktima dito ang namatay. 1 sa San Juan, La Union, 1 sa Dagupan City, Pangasinan, at 1 sa Florida Blanca, Pampanga. Mr. Chair, ang nabanggit po na 19 na vehicular accidents na kinasasangkutan ng ilang mga big bikers na nakilahok sa BOSS Ironman Motorcycle Challenge ay naganap lamang nitong nakaraang event. Hindi pa po kabilang dito ang mga kaawa-awang biktima at mga namatay sa mga nagdaang taon. Libo-libong pamilya na po ang nagdudusa at lalong naghihirap at libo-libong bata na ang nasisira ang buhay at kinabukasan dahil nawalan sila ng tatay o nanay, resulta ng mga road crosses sa iba't ibang lugar ng ating bansa. Nararapat lamang po na pigilan natin ang lalong pagdami ng mga ito para mapigilan din naman natin ang mabilis na pagdami ng mga bata na maaaring maging pabigat sa ating lipunan sa mga darating na panahon. Ang bawat tao po o anumang asosyasyon ay may karapatan at kalayaan na maging masaya at ipakita ang kanilang galing at talento. Pero ang karapatan at kalayaang ito ay may hangganan po o limitasyon kapag naapakan at nasisira ang karapatan at kalayaan ng iba. Iginagalang po natin at kinikilala ang hindi masusukat at hindi mapantayang advokasya ng BMW Owners Society of Safe Riders, BOSS, at ang mga nakikisa at sumusuporta sa kanila. Ganon pa man, Mr. Chair, kailangan po nating pigilan ang pagdami ng mga batang naulila at nasisira ang buhay at kinabukasan hindi lamang para sa kanilang pamilya, kundi para sa Diyos at para sa ating bayan. Yun lamang po, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat po muli sa binigay niyo pong panahon para mabigyan ng atensyon itong issue na ito.
Thank you, Honorable Busita. The Honorable Gutierrez is now recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chairman, much has been said by the Honorable Chairman himself and our partners, Congressman Busita. So in line with that, for my sponsorship speech, I would like to move to incorporate the House resolution itself. And as we go on, we'll just reserve our questioning for later. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Gutierrez. The Honorable Gomez is now recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Congressman Romeo Acop, sa akong makauban diri sa Kongreso, our esteemed colleagues, our resource guests, good morning to everyone. I sponsored House Resolution 1620, urging the Committee on Public Order and Safety to investigate and aid legislation the involvement of motorcycle endurance event riders in road accidents in Dagupan City, San Juan, La Union, and Isabela on February 26, 2024, resulting in fatalities and injury for the purpose of improving public safety. Mr. Chair, year after year, motorcycle enthusiasts drum up excitement for the BOSS Ironman Endurance Challenge. BOSS stands for BMW Owner Society of Safe Riders. Its organizers, patrons, and participants publicize the events as huge success. Despite the fact that these events mostly come with horrendous accidents that have caused many losses in lives through the years. One of the biggest controversies with regards to BOSS Ironman events is that the organizers repeatedly stress that this is not a race. They claim that it is an endurance event that is meant to celebrate the love for motorcycle riding, and most recently as a tourism promotional event. I understand that the organizers have established rules and regulations for participants to follow, the regular road rules and regulations and other safety-related policies. But if these policies are not adhered to year after year, then I think some things will have to change. Especially if many innocent motorists have died due to the same disregard of traffic rules and regulations by event participants. The event claims that it is not a race, yet for a participant to become a finisher, he or she must ride a minimum of 1,000 kilometers in over 24 hours. As far as we are concerned, Mr. Chair, this is a race. And as a lawmaker, I feel that we need to put the spotlight on BOSS Ironman events. And for that matter, all other endurance events that have resulted in similar road accidents and fatalities. We need to put a stop on the loss of innocent lives due to popular events which have provided environments for reckless road behaviors. Let us put things in the proper perspective. When there's a race, we close off the roads to regular traffic. For example, kahit nga lang yung marathon may route yan. How many kilometers? 42 kilometers lang yan. But still, we police all roads, we close them off. We provide alternate routes for motorists, for pedestrians, to provide proper routes for participants. As well as we put proper signages. But for endurance events, we keep the roads open to regular vehicular traffic. This means that regular motorists in cars, jeepneys, tricycles, regular motorcycles, bicycles, and pedestrians all share the same public roads with event riders who are supposedly not racing. but riding at speeds of over 100 kilometers anyways. How can we say over 100 kilometers? A lot of participants from this event publish their speeds in Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, this situation by itself is already an invitation to disaster. Mr. Chair, I hope that in this investigation, we will be able to identify specific areas that we need to regulate so that we can address all of this with the establishment of new laws, if need be, and directives. I think we can all agree that no one should suffer a nonsensical injury and much more, die a nonsensical death. And maybe it is time for us to call an event that behaves like a race. Legally, a race so that the proper safety measures can be put in place to safeguard both participants and regular Filipinos who are just trying to go about the regular days. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you for the authors. May I know if boss will present their side? Do you have a presentation to make?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. How about the Philippine National Police Highway Patrol? Wala kayo?
Meron, sir, yung incident lang. The whole incident of Boss Ironman, Mindanao and Luzon.
That's for Highway Patrol.
Yes, sir.
How about the regional directors? Would you present?
None, sir. There's no instruction, sir. But we prepared the data statistics on our respective AOR, sir. We have it on us, with, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now, before we open the floor for interpellations, we will first allow our resource persons to give us a brief background about the BOSS Ironman Motorcycle Challenge. To properly guide the members, may I request the presenter to give emphasis on the membership of the organization, the concept of the event, the authorization or permitting process, and the measures being observed to ensure the safety of participants and other road users. To have an orderly proceeding, may I request all the members present who would wish to interpolate to register with our committee secretary. The chair will now acknowledge the representative of BOSS for their presentation. You have the floor.
Good morning. I'm Joseph Tan, the current president of BOSS. We are also the organizer of the BOSS Ironman Motorcycle Challenge. Before I proceed, Mr. Chair, I would like to sincerely ask an apology for all the people here for whatever had happened, especially for the people of San Juan, Balaoan, Dagupan. It's unfortunate that fatalities has occurred in this event. Do we have a presentation, or can I just impromptu on my side? Okay.
You have a presentation?
Yes.
A video presentation? Do you have?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yeah.
We have a PowerPoint presentation, Mr. Chair.
Joy? It's now ready.
Yes, Mr. Chair. That is our logo, Mr. Chair. Society of Safe Riders. Because we would like to promote safety on the road. Next slide, please. This is our history. Although I cannot read it properly from here, but we started in 1999 as a group of friends. I'm not part of that batch. I think it's Mr. Francis Rivera's group who organized it. After 7 years of his presidency, I took over through the election. We changed the system from direct election from president and the officers, but we changed it to a board. We have a 3-member, and we have a total of 7. We have a 3 and 4, alternating every year, so that the continuity of leadership will be there. The club started as simple as love for motorcycles and so on and so forth. Sometime in 2006, when Mr. Francis Rivera was still the president of the club, he organized this Boss Ironman, or the Ironman, you know. We started as friends because as part of the group, we wanted to go to Patapat, you know, promote Northern Luzon. Because at that time, nung panahon po, sorry sir if I can speak in vernacular language o Taglish, no, so I can freely express myself. Bihira pa yung nakakapunta sa norte. Patapat Bridge, the Callao Caves, and so on and so forth, no. Yun ang objective namin. Parang mahirap eh. So, just to encourage at kakayanin, they conceptualize, so we conceptualized this 1,200 kilometers in 24 hours. The first event, it just came like a ride. Only 2 people managed to finish it, you know. Ito po yung mga founding members ng club, no. Pagkatapos po nung sumunod na mga taon na po, gustong sumama ng ibang motorcycle group. Yung pangalawa, we allow them kasi may interchanging members from another group. As we continue, we ask other members try to join. Strictly, ang problema po kasi noon is maraming nag-group ride, medyo may na-aksidente, may mga nagpo-problema kasi nga walang preparasyon. So, kinonceptualize itong, my apology again, ano, if some untoward incidents had happened, but it was conceptualized for camaraderie and safety. Dahil ayaw natin na lalakad kayo nang hindi kayo nakaprepara. Lasing ka the night before, di ba? Hindi nakaayos yung motor mo. Ikaw naman, physically not fit. Kaya, meron concept nung pangatlong taon, in-implement natin yung group ride, minimum of 20. And at that time, we don't allow single rider, body system, no? So as year goes on, people join. Buhay itong organisasyon eh. So hindi po tayo huminto doon. We try to improve. Kasi nga, from having a group activity, nagkaroon tayo ng panahon ni Sir Raymond Gabriel. Boss, mas maganda siguro kung gagawin natin yung mga checkpoint stops. Merong festivities, no? So from taking pictures of the north, kung saan ka nagpunta, nagkaroon po ito ng mga festivities. So kung ano yung produkto ng isang town, kung ano yung gusto nilang i-promote, doon nila makikita. Para po yung mga participants, hihinto, pipicture, kakain. No? At the same time, it encourage business, no? Dahil yung mga maliliit na mga tao nagtitinda ng balot o ng kanyang produktong tupig, merong bibili. Aside sa gasolina, no? Can you imagine the certain number in one night? Ilan yung magpapagasolina? Marami rin pong hihinto at matutulog. So yung ekonomiya ng lugar, kahit papano, nakakatulong po yung Boss Ironman. As we go on, medyo lumalaki po yung grupo. No? Although I'm not part of those members or the board of people running it, but the board who runs the organization at that time keep on improving. Hindi naman natin sinabi na ginawa nating walang pagbabago. Gumagawa po ang board ng boss taon-taon kung paano maiwasan yung mga aksidente. Actually, medyo, kung fatalities ang pinag-uusapan, masakit sa amin, no? Para sa akin na nagkaroon tayo ng fatality na dalawa. I would say dalawa kasi yung pangatlo is tapos na po yung event eh. Ayoko naman sabihin na pag tapos na kasi yung event, hindi ko naman sinasabing wala kami responsibility. Pero pag tapos na po yung event, tapos parang concert or anything, if somebody dies from the concert, after the concert, I mean, what do we have to do with that? No? But in spite of that, we try to assist and work out. No? Immediately when I heard about the accident, the organizers decided to stop in respect dun sa buhay na nawala. Ang problema lang natin, Mr. Chair, umalis na lahat eh. Pag pinahinto mo dun sa mga checkpoints, we try to checkpoints, pero tuloy-tuloy na po eh. Again, our apology for that. Wala sa akin, personally, walang kapalit ang buhay. Totoo, meron kaming mga outreach program, pero ano yung kapalit ng outreach program? No? Hindi namin as organisasyon na pinapakita lahat ng ginagawa natin sa outreach, pero ito po yung nature ng club eh. Pag nagmumotor kasi kami, hindi naman po kami pumupunta lang doon sa mga malalaking syudad eh. Kadalasan doon po sa mga liblib na lugar na hindi gaanong napupuntahan. So doon po kami nakikihalubilo, doon po kami natutulog ilang araw o tumakit sa mga falls. Sila yung mga tumutulong sa amin pagka nando kami sa lugar nila. So in return, kami naman po nagdadala ng either gamot or papatayo ng konting patubig or CR or kung ano man ang pwede naming magawa para sa community binibisita namin. Etong sa Boss Ironman, ang lahat po ng proceeds namin, minus ng mga expenses, we make it a point na doon po sa ruta ng Boss Ironman lang mapupunta. Kung meron sobra, dadalhin po natin sa ibang lugar. No? Basically, yun po yung aming gustong sabihin. Yung advocacy namin, ayaw ko namang ipagdiinan na advocacy natin is yung charity, pero makikita naman po ninyo yun sa gawa namin eh.
Are you done, Mr.
Salamat
Diaz?
po. Opo. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Would the High Patrol, are you ready for your presentation?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, please proceed. And before we start, may I acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Jefferson Congun, representing the 1st District of Zambales. And may I request the Honorable Antonio Ferrer, the Chairman of the Committee on Games and Amusement, and representing the 6th District of the Province of Cavite, to take his proper seat. The AAP, would you have a presentation to make?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. The AAP does not have a presentation to make, but if we're ready to answer any questions you may have.
Marami pong salamat.
Salamat po.
Would anybody have a presentation to make from the resource persons? Wala na? Your Honor, are you done? Meron pa? Okay.
Magkakahiwalay na disgrasya sa Dagupan, La Union at Isabela ang naganap habang may nangyayari na Endurance Motorcycle Challenge. 2 ang patay at may isa pang sugatan matapos mabangga ng mga kalahok. At nakatutok si Russell Simorio ng GMA Regional TV 1 North Central Luzon.
Humandusay sa National Highway sa Barangay Bunuan, Bukig, Dagupan City ang rider na si Dexter Dizo matapos mabangga ang kanyang motorsiklo ng isa ring motorsiklo na kalahok sa isang Endurance Motorcycle Challenge.
Wasak dito niya. Makikita mo yung buto niya. Inaayos, kaya naka-skastut po.
Nadami rin sa disgrasya ang isa pang kalahok sa kompetisyon.
Oh, humingi po sila ng sorry kasi nga wala naman talagang may gusto sa nangyari, di po ba? Yun lang. Bakit po kasi merong ganyan? Sana inisip din nila yun, di ba? Sana ano ko lang, wala na sanang susunod.
Madilim doon eh. Mabibis yung mga rider. Yun lang. Yung nakita namin doon, dumaan sila, mabibis talaga yung rider.
Sa San Juan, La Union naman, nasawi rin ang isa pang rider na nakabangga ng isa ring kalahok sa Motorcycle Challenge. Ayon sa pulisya, nag-overtake ang rider, nakasali sa Motorcycle Challenge, pero sakto naman ang pagdating ng biktimang rider mula sa kabilang linya.
Hindi mo naman kasi pwedeng pigilan yung mga motorista kasi dadaan din sila, ma'am. So yung mga participants, sila na lang mag-adjust, ma'am, na dadaan. Pero yung mga nakakuan kami, ma'am, sa yung mga intersection, yun ang binabantayan namin kasi baka yung mga biglang susulpot ng mga sasakyan.
Sa San Agustin, Isabela naman, sugatan ng isang lalaki na nakabanggaan din ang isa pang kalahok. Dinala sa ospital ang biktima. Ayon sa otoridad, nakipag-ugnayan ng organizer sa pulisya para sa seguridad ng aktibidad. Pero sadyang mabibilis daw ang takbo ng mga sangkot sa aksidente. Sa Motorcycle Challenge na ginanap nitong weekend, kailangan makumpleto ng rider ang 1,200 kilometers na ruta sa loob ng 24 oras. Kinukuha pa ng GMA Regional TV ang panig ng organizers ng Boss Ironman Challenge. Pero sabi ng pulisya, nangako ang mga organizer at mga rider ng Motorcycle Challenge na sangkot sa aksidente na tutulong sa gastusin ng mga pamilya ng mga nasawi. Sabi ni PNP Chief General Benjamin Acorda Jr., paiimbestigahan nila ito. Ayon pa sa PNP, sa mga ganitong event, pwede raw silang...
That's all, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Your Honor. Highway Patrol, are you now ready?
Yes, sir.
You can proceed.
Thank you very much, sir. Allow me, sir, to read the position of Highway Patrol Group. At the same time, I will present the statistics on road crash incidents during the Boss Ironman 2022, 23, and 24, sir. To the Honorable Committee Chairman, Attorney Romeo M. Acop, Chairperson, Committee on Transportation, esteemed members of the Committee on Transportation of the House of Representatives, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The PNP Highway Patrol Group fully support this legislative inquiry and initiatives. We recognize the urgent need to address the safety concerns arising from such motorcycle events, which have shown a disturbing increase in road accidents and fatalities. Pasuyo ako nung presentation. Thank you. Based on statistics on road crash incident during the BIMC 2022, 23, and 24. For 2022, it was held on March 25, 2027. There are 725 participants. Meron po tayong 9 na road crash incident during this event, kung saan meron 6 participants injured and 5 non-participants injured. A total of 5 motor vehicles and 11 motorcycles incurred damages.
Colonel,
Yes, sir.
yung title ng kwamo is Number of Injuries and Fatalities. Could you please tell this committee, ilan po doon ang injury lang at saka fatality?
Ang ang fatalities sir dito is yung 12, then 3 fatalities, only 3 sir. So the rest injured lang sir.
That is for yung challenge for 2022?
No sir, we don't have fatalities for 2022.
Okay,
but,
kaya nga ang gusto kong
2024.
sabihin mo, pag nag-brief ka dito, kasi ang title nung numbers mo is Number of Injuries Island Fatalities. So, please include in your briefing kung ilan ang injury, ilan ang fatality, para ma-distinguish namin.
Thank you sir.
Thank you.
For 2023 sir, held on February 24 to 26, we have 1,774 participants. Meron pong 15 road crash incidents. And meron pong 16 participants and 8 non-participants incurred injuries, involving 8 motor vehicles and 15 motorcycle that incurred damages, sir. For Boss Ironman 2024, we have one in Mindanao, in Luzon, held on February 23 to 24, with 2,500 participants. Meron po tayong recorded na 22 road crash incidents. Out of this incident, meron po tayong injuries na 17 from the part of the participants and 12 for non-participants. However, meron po tayong 3 fatalities. Meron pong involved na 8 motor vehicles and 32 motorcycles. Paki-click po yung 3 fatalities. Hyperlink po. So we have one in Barangay Tog, Bangabon, Nueva Ecija. One in Dagupan City and one in Walaon, La Union. Lawan. Pakibalik po. In Mindanao po, meron din tayo. It was held on January 27 to 28. Pakibalik po sa main slide. So we have 734 participants. Meron po tayong recorded na 3 road crash incidents resulting to 3 injuries by the participants, saka 10 for the non-participants. Meron po tayong motorcycle, 4 po na na-damage. So all in all po, meron tayong 5,557 participants for the 22, 23, and 24 Boss Ironman, totaling to 49 road crash incidents. Meron po tayong number of injuries to the participants, 42 po ang involved, and non-participants, we have 35 plus the 3 fatalities. So, sa vehicle naman po, may have 21 and 62 MC. On our consolidated data provides a comprehensive assessment of incident associated with this event. The assessment indicates significant safety concern, including compromised road safety to our motorists and pedestrians alike. Inadequate safety measures observed by event organizers, gross violation of existing traffic laws, disruption of normal traffic flow, and a 50% increase in road crash incidents involving both participants and non-participants from calendar year 2022 to 24. So these findings underscore the need for immediate and effective interventions to enhance road safety. To address these concerns, we respectfully submit the following recommendation for the committee's consideration. Allow me, sir, to read our recommendations. Event organizer must explore for and implement new innovations to significantly prevent any kind of incidents during motorcycle riding events. These include stricter safety protocols, enhanced riding training program, and real-time monitoring systems. We believe that these recommendations will greatly contribute to enhancing the road safety and protecting both pedestrians and motorists. These proactive steps are aligned with our commitment of ensuring the safety of everyone on the road. Following such, our commitment to public service extends beyond law enforcement, as we understand the importance of fostering a strong partnership with the local communities, stakeholders, and other law enforcement agencies to collectively face the challenges. Through collective efforts, we aim to create a safer highway for every Filipino and strive for a society where individuals can travel without the anxiety of becoming a victim of such kind of incidents. With all the foregoing, the PNP HPG expresses gratitude for the opportunity to present our position on this inquiry in aid of legislation. We assure you of our steadfast support on matters of mutual concern and look forward to collaborative efforts for a safer and more responsive driving environment throughout the country. Always remember, the Philippine National Police stands firm in its commitment to ensuring the safety of everyone on the road, embodying its guiding principle, sa bagong Pilipinas, ang gusto ng pulis, ligtas ka. Thank you very much, sir.